In 2018, the Italian luxury design brand Bvlgari came out with a fragrance called Wood Essence. 1 year later, they released Wood Neroli, and that's the fragrance I'll be reviewing today. Hey, what's going on there, guys? Raj here. I hope all of you out there are well. Today I'll be reviewing the latest release into Bvlgari's Man line, and this one is called Wood Neroli. I've been working off a couple of samples, so I've come to the end, ready to give you my thoughts on this fragrance. The fragrance came out in 2019 and was composed by Alberto Maria. And he also did the last one, Wood Essence, which, to be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of. I will leave the link down below if you want to check it out. This fragrance, they have been inspired by neroli, which is extracted from the flowers of the orange tree. So in the marketing for this fragrance, Bvlgari on their website, they say that it is a scent that uses every part of the bitter orange tree. Bvlgari Man Wood Neroli, which is an eau de parfum, is a metaphor for man himself and his essential qualities. The roots of the tree are his anchor, his unconscious. The trunk, his physical body. Branches, leaves, and fruit symbolize his aura or innate radiance. So they're really gone all out with the blurb there. So the notes for this fragrance, according to the Bvlgari website, are neroli, salt crystal accord. Don't know if that's going to give me some sort of healing powers, not really sure. Bergamot essence, cypress, white cedarwood, orange blossom absolute, musks, ambrox, and a mineral, amber accord. So in terms of the performance of this fragrance, I got quite good performance, you know, between 6 and 8 hours at least on my skins. There were days when my body was warming up a little bit and it lasted for much longer, but I don't think it's a fragrance that projects a lot, so moderate on the projection side. It says it's a man fragrance, but I think it's a unisex fragrance. And in terms of occasions, it feels very, very casual to me. Like, you could wear this to work if you wanted to, but I don't think you would want to really wear this in formal or upper class or, you know, going out in the evenings situations. Not that any of us are going to be going out anytime soon. So what do I get out of this fragrance? Well, I think Bvlgari have done a really nice job here, or specifically Alberto Maria has done a really nice job here of trying to create a nice designer neroli scent. It is fresh, it has some sweetness in there, it sparkles, but it's got this ambery, ambrox, ambery woods DNA or side to it that you'll see in fragrances like Dior Sauvage. The opening is actually the best part of this fragrance for me. I sprayed it on about 15-20 minutes ago. And you do get this very nice sweet neroli with a thick honey-like orange blossom note mixed in with a little bit of touch of bubblegum sweetness. There is also a floral element, I think, in here, which, you know, neroli and orange blossom are technically florals, but sometimes they do come across as citrusy, watery floral, so it's multifaceted. And also I get this kind of generic sweetness that you often find in men's designer releases. I think it's a nice start to the fragrance. I definitely like it. It definitely grabs you. If you're going to be trying this in store, I think the opening, if you spray it on maybe paper or on your skin, I think it's going to draw you in, and it definitely smells quite radiant and invigorating, juicy. It's a nice start to the fragrance. I think they have used the neroli and orange blossom notes in here in a moderation. I don't think it dominates the entire fragrance, and I think what they've tried to do is create a scent that is different as the fragrance develops into the mid of the scent and going into the dry down. What I really get is well, I would say that the fragrance doesn't necessarily it doesn't get any better, and it doesn't stay at what I thought was quite a high level in the opening. What you do get is the floral sweetness that you get from this neroli and orange blossom accords. start to slightly deteriorate, but they're still there, and it's taken over by a touch of this bubblegum sweetness, a touch of this shower gel, ambroxany, ambery woods accord, which is quite, I would say, generic and also quite common in a lot of modern men's releases. But I think with this fragrance, Alberto Maria has balanced that with the sweetness from the opening, which is kind of still lingering, and it's all there in a nicely in a nice balance. Basically, this ambrox shower jelly bubblegummy sweetness doesn't take over. It's not overloaded with those accords, and it is actually, I think, quite nice on the skin. It's nothing spectacular. I don't think the ingredients smell luxurious or of the highest quality, but it's a nice fragrance. It's a nice spring, fresh fragrance, summertime kind of scent. I think it works very, very well on my skin, and I don't have any complaints with it. I just don't think going into the dry down it's anything spectacular, and yeah, that's basically it. So in summary, Bvlgari Man Wood Neroli I think is a good designer release. I like it. I don't love it for the entirety of the fragrance, but I would say in the top and the mid, I do enjoy. The dry down is acceptable, tolerable, but nothing spectacular. I definitely think it's worth checking out. It's not the greatest designer fragrance you'll ever try, but I definitely think it's worth a go. And I'm going to give it a rating of 7 out of 10. Nothing really to complain about for me. So there you go, guys, my thoughts on Bvlgari Man Wood Neroli. Let me know, have you tried this one? Do you like it? Maybe you have it in your collection, or maybe you completely detest it. Whatever you have to say, say it. If you like this type of content, hit the like on this video. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe if you're interested. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.